Good morning, my name is Rick. This is the Futures Trading Coach, Trading Made Easy, aftermarket update and morning review for the ESE Mini Live Call Room subscription service that we offer. Today is Wednesday, October 16th, and in addition to the live trading room subscription that we also offer mentoring to traders of all levels. You can go to our website at www.futurestradingcoach.com and get more information. That's www.futurestradingcoach, all one word.com. Today there was 3 method trades. 2 were called in the room. 1, I'm only counting 1 of them, and I'll explain why. The first trade came here after the market opened, and there was a lot of news going on. There was a lot of announcements happening. I opted to get into this trade here at 1703.75. That was one possible way to get into this setup. The other way was some people got long at 1704.75, and they added to their position at 1702.50, 1702.75, right in this area right here. Either way, everybody was averaged in about the same spot at 1703.75. Now, the reason I'm not counting the trade, even though it clearly worked and I could count it, is because I opted at this point right here to get out of the trade. There was some big news hit the wire. I opted to get out of the trade. I wasn't quite convinced what the intention of the markets were, and rather than try to focus on getting a big trade, I opted for capital preservation, and I just decided to get out. I did say that if the market went up further, I would get back in. I did get in at 1705.50, but in all fairness, I'm not completely sure that everybody would have been able to get into that trade. So I'm just not going to count it because you might not have been able to get filled. Unless, for those who stayed in the trade, they were in here. But again, I'm just not going to count the trade. The target was 1710, and the next target was 1713. Both targets would have been hit, and it would have been a great trade for all those that were still in the trade. But we're going to scratch that, and we're not going to count that one. The second method trade came right here. I opted not to take it. Again, there was news, and there was other stuff going on, other announcements on the TV all morning, and I just opted to stay out of this trade. I did point out that it was a method trade, that you could have went long on anywhere from 1709 to 1710 quarter. Again, I'm not counting it because that wasn't even an official call. The first trade that I will count here was a 3-point winner. At a minimum, I said if people wanted to be a little bit more on the aggressive side today, there was no reason to, but you could have got in the trade at 1710.75, 1710.50, anywhere in this range right here. Take it long. You would have had to give a full stop at that point, and I just wanted to, again, be a little bit more conservative today, and I wanted to really find out what their intentions were and see what was going to happen. I opted to get into the trade at 1703.50 right here. I said very specifically that now that the market's up here, I don't see any reason why it won't at least go to the bottom of my target here, which was 1706 quarter, and it could go as high as 1716 quarter, and it could go as high as 1718.75. When the market got up here, it's a 1706 quarter, 1706.50. I said this would be a good time to take profits, get out of the trade, depending on how many contracts you were trading. And that was a nice 3-point winner there. And that was it. I'm calling one trade, 3 points, and that was pretty much the day, even though, like I said, this one would have been a much bigger winner. If I'm not 100% sure everybody has ample opportunity to get into the trade, I'm just not going to count it. But it was a method trade, and it was a big winner. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.